Took practice out of the bubble on a rainy day.
Jamar Chase talked today, and Joe D and Jeremy Rao are live at the stadium to talk about it.
Yeah, hi guys. We are live outside at Paycor Stadium, and look, one of the big talkers here for the Bengals as they get closer to training camp is getting off to a faster start this season. Everybody knows the Bengals have to play better in September, and one of the ways they can try to play better early is by maybe getting some of their star players some action in the preseason. And for the first time, Jamar Chase talked about that today.
We had kind of a funny back and forth. Jamar said, I don't really want to play in the preseason, but then kind of talked through year to year. Well, how much did I play my rookie year? We started 3-1. And then he said, what about the next few years? Well, you started 0-2, 0-2, 0-3. And then Jamar kind of was convinced, well, based on what you guys are telling me, he said, maybe we should play in the preseason, so we'll see how it plays out this year. But Jamar understands the assignment to start faster. Here's video from today, and I want to start by sharing this. Jamar Chase spent the end of practice, very intentional time with the safeties. He said, with the new defensive coordinator, I wanted to talk with him about old tendencies, new tendencies, kind of walk through with them what they're doing wrong, how they can improve. So that is the next step for Jamar Chase in a lot of ways, being a leader on this team, is talking with the defense, understanding the defense has to be better this season. Now, they did decide to play outside in the rain. I think that was important for this team. We have seen in recent years the Bengals, even Joe Burrow, struggle in the rain. Think back to Cleveland a couple of years ago. They were going to practice inside the bubble, moved outside to the rain. So a good thing for the Bengals, I think, today. A lot of good work. And talking with Jamar Chase in the locker room afterwards, a lot of that time was spent around him recently getting paid and his motivation and chip on his shoulder for this season. Why do you think you were able to have such an elite season last year? What was the big shift and change for you in your game?
I played with more with a chip on my shoulder, like my rookie year, you know. It was a lot on my mind, as everyone's seen from my Kansas City clip, me crashing out. So, I mean, I'm glad that I got that off my chest.
How do you fabricate a chip on your shoulder if there is none? You've been paid now. I mean, how do you get that chip again?
You stay motivated and find ways to have a chip, because we didn't make the playoffs 2 years straight. So that's my chip right there.
Do you find mean tweets or anything? Do you find something to read?
I'm not a social media guy. I see y'all stuff, but I don't pay attention to it.
See, he sees it, but he doesn't focus too much on it. I do want to say this. I said, so Jamar, you know, you talked about crashing out against Kansas City. The Chiefs are not on the schedule this season. So who might be that team that you kind of circle? Is it the Bills? And Jamar kind of smirked and said, why would it be the Bills? He said, listen, I hate the Chiefs because we've lost the Chiefs. It's competitive fire towards one team. He doesn't have that, Joe, towards a certain team this year. It remains the Chiefs, not on the schedule.
Jamar Chase remains the most entertaining interview inside the Bengals locker room. He talked for nearly 20 minutes today. If you want to see some more clips, Jeremy loaded them up on his Twitter page, also some of his Facebook. You can check that out as well. Jamar Chase talking today and entertaining us here in Cincinnati. Guys, back to you.
All right, guys, thank you. A local nonprofit